What do the Prince of Persia, Tom Cruise in The Edge of Tomorrow, and you in StarCraft 2 all have in common? The ability to rewind time and fix your mistakes. In this video, we're going to show you 3 different ways that you can use the take command function in StarCraft 2 and get a literal do-over. But before we get into that, if you don't already know about our forum over at ESChamp.com, you should definitely check it out. Community members can post questions and leave tips for other members on anything StarCraft 2 related, so head over and get involved. Links are in the description below. Since Heart of the Swarm, StarCraft 2 has had a feature that allows you to watch a replay, scroll to any point in time of said replay, then take control and continue the game where you left off. Using this feature on your own replays can be really helpful if you want to practice, say, a specific engagement or a mechanic that's giving you some trouble. Instead of having to play through an entirely new match, you can go to any specific point in a previous game and simply try again. This is called chunking, and it's often used by musicians to help them fix specific problem areas when learning a new piece. By allowing yourself to focus on fixing specific weaknesses in your play, you are giving yourself the best possible tool to improve. So now, I'm going to tell you about 3 different methods that you can use to accomplish this feat. The run that back method, the fix what went wrong method, and the practice till perfect method. A key thing to note before you get going, however, is to make sure that you and anyone joining the replay with you all have your replay interfaces in the game settings set to default in order to use the take command function. It will not work otherwise. Once you've done that, it's time to get started. This method involves executing any build you're trying to learn versus the AI. Start the game and do the build normally. The moment you notice a mistake in your build, hit F10 and simply quit and rewind the game. Go back about 30 seconds prior to your mistake, and now you have the chance to try it again and again until you get it right. Anytime you make another obvious mistake, rewind then fix it. Rinse and repeat until you achieve the desired result. Here's a quick tip to help you remember where you wanted to restart the game at. When rewinding, make sure the production tab is visible. That way, you can use it to cross-reference with your build order. Once you've got this down, your build order will soon be ladder ready. For those of you who don't need to work on the entire build order, but instead want to focus on some what-ifs, this method will probably work the best for you. Load up any replay and go back in time to the moment that, in your mind, cost you the game. Take control and play it again from there. The game will still end and say victory, but this is only because the other human player isn't there anymore. Just hit the continue button and play it out from where you left off, as if nothing went wrong. Fix your micro mistake or add a few buildings, whatever it was that you had in mind, then repeat this process a few more times to really nail it down. This method doesn't work the best with army engagements, as there's no other player to control the enemy's army, but it is a nice way to address some what-ifs with your build order. The final method that we suggest is designed to help you practice specific situations, such as army engagements that might be giving you some trouble. For this one, you're gonna need a friend's help. Let's say that you're having trouble controlling the high ground with stalkers and sentries. Invite your friend to the replay lobby. Again, make sure that everyone's replay interfaces in the game settings are set to default. Then hit Watch Replay with Others. Go to any point in time in the game in which a situation occurred that you would like to practice over again. Make sure that your friend knows your objective, assign them the enemy army, maybe give them a moment to set up their hotkeys, and then play it out from there. Every time that you start over, you are essentially creating a new timeline, so you can mix it up a little and have your friend engage you in different ways each time, such as flanking from a different angle. This will give you some great insight as to the many different ways that you can approach the exact same scenario. Practicing with one of these approaches is a surefire way to get the most out of your StarCraft 2 practice time. Hopefully, you have found one of these methods to be of use to you, and we would love to know how the take command feature works out for you. So please, leave us a message in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for even more tips in the future.